We are about to embark upon a series of strange and exciting, dangerous adventures. Adventures that will lead us to all parts of the world.
Hello and welcome to another Bad Comic Review. This time we are looking at Maniac of New York, Volume 2, Issue 2, also known as The Bronx is Burning. This was written by Elliot Callan, art and colors by Andrea Moody, Taylor Esposito on letters, and cover by Andrea Moody, edited by Mike Martz. Cover's not bad, it does relate to what's going on, although Harry's head looks a bit circular. We go through some of the characters, including Raphael, who's a student at the school, and he manages to distract Harry from slaughtering a classroom full of kids, much to his own peril. And of course all the kids are live streaming, seemingly because they forgot personal safety in favor of likes. Meanwhile, Gina Green and Zelda are on the way to the school, despite what the mayor wants. They want them down at City Hall. And there are of course protesters outside of the school, but none of them bothered to call the police because they think that's going to make things worse. Meanwhile, Lena is on a subway train and a pervert tries to grab her. Thankfully, she's a fairly savvy kid, but she's probably never going to ride the subway ever again after all of this. And the mayor wants the police to swarm the school instead of just standing around outside, so their body count is probably going to skyrocket. Overall, this is good middle story, but it is more like an action movie, so it's a very fast read, and that makes it a little difficult to recommend for $5. But the paper quality is fantastic. This is probably going to be better read as a collected work, or read back to back with all the issues together, because it is not a complete story. You're really getting very small section of the story in this issue, but a lot does happen to move the story along. It just is very unsatisfying as a solo work. I like this issue. I will recommend it, but $5 is a bit excessive, and most likely you'll be able to find these in a dollar bin, but I think reading them back to back is a much better way than having a big gap in between elements of the story. So a solid installment, but it's going to leave you wanting more. The art is pretty consistent with Moody's regular style, so if you like what Moody's doing, you're probably going to like the art in this. It works good for this kind of indie slasher book, but probably wouldn't translate well to, say, superheroes or other genres. So a recommendation, but only if you could get it cheap. That's going to do it for this one. Thank you so much for listening and supporting the channel. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future reviews. If you'd like to help the channel out in other ways, links are in the description to various support methods. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.